In this podcast episode, Patrick Bet David interviews Suge Knight, the co-founder of Death Row Records, who is currently serving time in R.J. Donovan Correctional Facility. Knight shares insights into the music industry, particularly focusing on figures like Diddy, Tupac, and Biggie. Knight discusses the influence of industry executives like Clive Davis on artists like Diddy, suggesting that Diddy may have picked up certain habits from his mentors. He mentions that Diddy started off as a regular guy, but was influenced by the industry culture, leading to certain behaviors. Knight also touches on the power dynamics within the industry, highlighting how certain individuals hold control over artists and their careers. The conversation delves into the topic of Diddy's relationships with other artists, such as Usher and B2K. Knight suggests that Diddy may have been involved in questionable activities with these artists, hinting at a larger issue within the industry. He implies that there are secrets and power plays at play behind the scenes, affecting the careers and lives of artists. The conversation shifts to the concept of selling one's soul in the industry, with Knight alluding to the idea that some artists and executives may compromise their values or integrity for success. He suggests that there are hidden agendas and power structures at play, affecting the opportunities and trajectories of artists in the industry. Knight emphasizes the need for transparency and accountability in the industry. He calls for a reevaluation of the power dynamics and practices that have led to exploitation and manipulation within the music business. He highlights the importance of giving younger talent opportunities to thrive and grow, rather than being controlled or limited by established figures. Knight delves into his role in shaping the West Coast sound and bringing unity to the region's music scene. He highlights the competitive nature between the East Coast and West Coast in the music industry, but emphasizes that his goal was to create a sense of camaraderie among West Coast artists. He shares how he fostered a sense of community among artists from different neighborhoods, encouraging them to work together and give back to the community through various initiatives like charity events and outreach programs. Knight opens up about the challenges he faced in the legal system, particularly during his time in the county jail. He recounts the restrictions placed on his communication with his family, especially during the time of his mother's passing. He reflects on the lack of empathy and compassion shown by the authorities, highlighting the difficulties he faced in trying to navigate the legal system while dealing with personal tragedies. Knight addresses his relationship with Dr. Dre, shedding light on their dynamic and the role he played in Dre's career. He discusses the business decisions he made to support Dre, including getting him out of his contract with Ruthless Records and securing his publishing rights. He also touches on Dre's decision to transition to a different sound and style, emphasizing the importance of supporting artists in their creative endeavors. The conversation shifts towards the tragic murders of Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G. Knight expresses his sorrow over the impact these events had on the hip-hop community and the lasting repercussions they had on the culture. He refrains from speculating on the individuals responsible for the murders, stating that he was incarcerated during those times and did not have direct knowledge of the events. He acknowledges the significance of finding closure and justice for the families of the victims and the broader hip-hop community. Knight briefly touches on the allegations surrounding Diddy's involvement in Biggie's murder, stating that he cannot definitively comment on the matter. He emphasizes the importance of seeking the truth and allowing for transparency in such cases, highlighting the need for accountability and justice in resolving these long-standing mysteries. Knight expresses gratitude for the opportunity to share his perspective and engage in meaningful dialogue. He reflects on the challenges of navigating the music industry and the legal system, emphasizing the importance of remaining vigilant in the face of adversity. Knight hints at potential future endeavors and collaborations, indicating his willingness to continue contributing positively to his community and the music industry.